Hey, this is Sean with Peace Mind Contracting. We're here looking at finishing this beam that we started here last week. So what we're looking at here is we removed the support walls now. The support walls were here. Turns out the beam in the basement was way over here. So now we made our beam pockets over here, and we chased the load right down to the beam in the basement. So everything now is going right from our trusses down to the footings. So we're looking pretty good. We got the house jacked. It was down about 2 inches in the basement, and you know, that required quite a few teleposts to be added, but it wasn't much of a basement anyway. So let's see what we can do. As you can see here, when you put a beam in, you want to make sure that the beam can't move. So you have it tied in. You have your beam pocket here. The beam itself is a little bit wider than 3 inches, so we wanted to make sure that we added an extra one for extra support. Now this guy is nailed into the side of that to keep it steady. Now we have a bit of a space here, which we would typically fill in, but we have these guys right here that are now holding the beam from being able to shift anyway. So we passed inspection. Everything's good on this end. So I'll take you into the basement and we'll see what we can show you down there. So, as you can see, we've got the teleposts here running on this beam. It's kind of freed these up a little bit now, so we're going to have to shim them. Inspectors want us to keep them just for extra support. If you look back here, we got the foundation wall, and he's going to want us to add some what's called squash blocks in there. So basically we're just going to build it up and make another kind of beam pocket looking thing. It'll be about 3 2x4s deep, just to add that extra strength. Same thing goes over here. This post, as you can see, we're a little bit short now. This one doesn't have so much movement. This was our high side anyways. Same thing goes though, because it's such an old house. We're looking at, we're going to do squash blocks here too. So they're looking to get that straightened out for our final inspection. Other than that, we'll take you back upstairs and we'll show you how we joined onto the beam, because once we moved the support wall, we were looking at our joist being too short. So if you look over here, these are the existing floor joists. That's where the wall ended. So these ones will no longer carry the weight or do their job. So we had to run new ones. If you can look back here, this house has balloon framing, which means that the studs go right from top to bottom. So they have a dado out across the middle, and the joists hang on a 1x4. So that's basically going right to the outside wall, chased down to the footings in the basement. So you can see everything's nice and tight there. And we left it so that we have an overhang on this side so that we were covered for sure. So that's basically a wrap for how you do the structural wall removal and opening up a house. If you guys have any questions or comments or anything you'd like to see, shoot us a comment on our YouTube page and we'll have a look. We'll keep going for anything that you guys have. We do everything from framing to paint, so if there's any questions, keep us posted, and we'll bring you back for some framing and wiring here for the end of the week. Stay tuned. Talk soon. Bye.
Remember to subscribe, like, and share, please. Thanks.